Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, yet again, another politician has died, and it's been a Democrat. That is Bob Karr, a U.S. congressman, former U.S. congressman who served in Michigan's 6th district and Michigan's 8th district. In, I would say, from through the 80s to the mid 90s. And yeah, we're going to be talking about his electoral history today. Bob Karr, not really a most identifiable person on the block, but he is the very first guy to come from Michigan, and I don't know, I'm surprised. I mean, we should have got someone from Michigan earlier, seeing it's Michigan and more people, meaning more representations for politicians. But it is what it is. Doesn't really matter. But yes, we have Bob Karr, the U.S. congressman from Michigan. Now, Bob Karr started his political career in Wisconsin. First off, he grew up in Wisconsin. You could go ahead and call Wisconsin his native state. That is his state of origin. And he he was admitted to the Wisconsin bar. And the bar is a legal profession as an institution. So basically, it's a legal profession to, uh, as you know, study politics or practice government. It's mainly over here. This is bar for law, the Bar Association. But yes, you know what we mean by Wisconsin Bar, which is an interesting name. But yes, and he pursued politics. He got into politics in 1972. Um, Actually, not really in 1972, because he did act as the assistant attorney general in 1970 to 1972. He practiced law in Lansing, Michigan. There to after. And it's 1972 where Bob Karr is going to make his run for office, and that's Michigan's 6th congressional district, and that is right over here, covering, like, I want to believe that's Whatcom, which county? So yeah, Monroe County, there's Wayne County, Oakland County, Washtenaw County. I would say Washtenaw County has a lot to do with this district at the time. So interestingly enough, there were, of course, historic borders. I can guarantee you these weren't the borders back then. But yes, he served Michigan's 6th congressional district as well as Michigan's 8th congressional district. He's representing Flint. He came. Well, no, never mind. This had nothing to do with it. But yes, this is where I want to believe the 6th district wasn't up here at the time. I think it was more in the Wayne County, Detroit metro. Correct me when I'm wrong. You got to go back and look at those borders. But yes, he served in the said Michigan 6th congressional district from 1983, 10 years, 1993, until redistricting took place. And the 8th district, where Bob Karr served that district from 1993 and probably was defeated in 1995. His looks like his tenure as representative, uh actually, he didn't give up. He wasn't defeated. He ran for Senate, and that's what we were going to talk about. He gave up his seat in the House to run for the U.S. Senate, and only to lose to Spencer Abraham in the general election. So the 1994 Republican Revolution saw great gains for the Republicans. Republicans flipped this Michigan seat, and in today's politics, it seems like we can't get a seat for Republicans ever, but yeah, from Michigan. But yes, you'll see it was somewhat of a close race. You'll see, Bob Karr didn't win, but he did gain 42%. So you can't really say Spencer Abraham won a landslide. Spencer Abraham, we got to take a look at you. Is he deceased? Yeah, he's 72. He's doing well in age. Then he was reelected. No, he was defeated by Debbie. Yeah, then that's when we have the Democrat streak going from 2000 and onward. But yes, Spencer Abraham, the latest Michigan said Republican senator from Michigan. But yes, he received 51%. It's not like you received 58 or 54. He received 51. And part of the reason is I want to believe that there were third parties involved. Yes, there's third parties. You got the Libertarian Party taking 4.22%. John Kuhn. You got the Workers' World. That really did hurt I want to believe Karr in a way. They went and pulled a 0.66%. Then you got Natural Law. That's a centrist, environmentalist political party, 0.48. So yeah, you can understand why. And Bob Karr lost ideally. Maybe it would have been a very much closer race if you probably get up to 47%, 48% of those third parties didn't get involved. Libertarian Party kind of affected both sides since the Libertarian Party wasn't as conservative as it is right now. Uh, but yeah, both parties are considered libertarian in a way. But yes, Bob Karr, 42.75%. You'll see Washtenaw County is not performing its usual like we see today. You would see Washtenaw County performing 70% for Democrats. Well, Democrats and Mr. Karr received 40%, it seems, or just because of this, maybe because of the split ticketing, he probably gained 5 points or in this county, while Spencer Abraham is stuck at 42% in this county. So you really don't know. But yes, he received a lot of votes in that metro. You'll see, not many of these counties are breaking the 60% margin wall, like Wayne County. It doesn't help that Wayne County's stuck at a 50 to 60% clip, and ideally that it hurts Bob Karr's chances of getting elected. You in order to win Michigan for Democrats, you need great turnout in Detroit. You need great turnout in Washtenaw County, even though Washtenaw County just has Ann Arbor. Um, Nothing really big, but yeah, you need to get good turnout out here. And on top of that, Republican stronghold Kent County, which is now pretty much tossed up, a great competitive seat today. Kent County holding Grand Rapids used to be Republican stronghold, voting 60%. 60% of that uh, area went for Spencer Abraham, which is really better than the main Democrat city, being Detroit, which Bob Karr barely won, like in a 50 to 60% gap. So, interestingly enough, so yeah, he ultimately carried these counties on top. At top, and you'll see northern Michigan at this time is starting to get more conservative. And you'll see there's been a pattern switch. You'll see more conservative counties are joining the server. So that pretty much concludes Bob Karr. And after being defeated, I would think he retired. So yes, 1995 to 2006, he worked as a consultant in international business and government affairs. He was connected to a communications law firm in Washington, D.C. So he also became a professor. So he pretty much, the political career was over at the time of his Senate defeat. I think he was satisfied with the performance he had made. Yeah, and I think that's his life right there. So, what do you guys think? Once again, I want to give my condolences to the Karr family and during this time of grievance. I also want to wish Bob Karr a good rest and the sleep of peace. And prayers and thoughts go to his family. And anyway, and those who love him and support him. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next political episode.